everybody. I want to share a Disney album that I made to hold some pictures from when my family took a trip in 2018. This is a mini album that actually has photographs of our trip in it. And the reason I want to share it is because when I first started making mini albums, I never saw any videos that actually had pictures in them, so I wasn't really sure of what size to make things or what would be the best way to make layouts for the album. So I like to personally share my albums once I put photos in them. I know some people don't actually place photos in their albums. They either give them to other people or they just like to collect the albums. But I personally like to make the albums for myself for the trips that I've been on. So this album is an 8.5 by 11 inch album. It has a 2-inch spine and it has over 100 photographs included in it. These hearts down the side and this little piece here, the 2018 pieces, these were bought at the Scrapbook Expo when it came to my city a couple of years ago. I made the Minnie Mouse on my Cricut and I made Disney World letters on my Cricut as well. The paper collection that I used is mostly simple stories, and I think I have a couple of different years of the papers, so I do have mix and matches from a couple of the collections, and then I have some other papers intermixed here and there as well. On the spine, I have some charms that I also bought from the Scrapbook Expo that were Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and I added a star and some little pearls as well. And I used 2 different types of ribbon to make the ribbon closure. The album opens up like this, and the front of the cover has a large belly band that has a photo mat on it. Take the little clip off and it holds this photo mat in place, and it's a photo mat, pictures on both sides, and a spot for journaling. And it just tucks underneath this little cutout that I also bought at the Stampin' Scrapbook Expo. So I have this little clip here just because I think it's cute, and also to keep the photo mat from falling out whenever the album is closed. And then behind the belly band is a large photo mat. So I have a photo on the booklet of my brother and me. And then inside are pictures from when we got to the hotel and the resort. The very first day we took my nephews to the pool to have some fun. And I like to do yoga, and the boys always like to try to do yoga with me. So I have some yoga time here as well, and a spot for journaling if I would choose to do so. On this page here, there are several different elements. So there is a belly band here, there's a little tuck spot, and this whole entire piece actually lifts out. It keeps this flap locked in place so it cannot move. But inside of here, this little pocket, there is actually a photo mat that has pictures on both sides and one of the little journaling cards to decorate it. This is also another piece bought from the Scrapbook Expo. It flips up, and there is room for a larger photo on this flap here. And then here there are 2 large pockets, and there are different photo mats of the different characters and some larger photo mats for the larger photos as well. And a photo booklet that has pictures from some of the rides and some of the characters that we all met. This flap opens up again. And this is the middle section. We'll do this and then I'll show you the flap that we just opened. So here, the first thing in this little cutout, there is room where I have tucked 2 smaller photo mats of pictures of us on the rides. And this is held with a little tie closure. This entire thing lifts up. And there is a little journaling card here with a little tuck spot, and then photos of one of the princess lunches that we attended. And then here there is a picture of the castle, a little tiny envelope here with smaller wallet size photos from Magic Kingdom. There is a photo mat from meeting Belle and then doing a little play with Belle. And a photo booklet that also has photos from when we ate at Belle's Castle. This is the back of the first flap. It has a large photo mat here that actually flips up and pulls out. So there's a photo on the front, and there are multiple photos of one of the rides, and it's just plain on the back. I could have placed another photo, but I didn't. And underneath there's just one of the photos of Mickey and Minnie, because when we went it was fall, so they had their fall and Halloween theme out. And then here is a belly band. It has a magnetic closure, and there is a picture underneath of it here. And then there are multiple pictures here from the fireworks. And then here we have a photo mat that pulls out. I didn't put a picture on the back. Could journal if I wanted to, or put another photo there. So we're back to the middle piece of the album, and this whole entire flap actually flips up, and this is held closed and opens this direction. And there are large and smaller photos from the train ride at Animal Kingdom, and lots of photo mats from all the different characters we saw. So we have wallet size photos, and we have 4x6 size photos of a lot of the attractions and things that we saw while we were there, some of the rides that we went on, just to document what we did. This page here has a couple of different things. So there is a swing tab, and this opens up. There are some pictures from Epcot. This pulls out, and there are more pictures. There are rooms for journaling if I want to go back and add more journaling. Picture on the back as well. And this just tucks into this flap here. And then this entire flap flips up. And there are more photo spots, and there is a tag here for some journaling. There is also another one of those little clips and a tag that I can journal on. And just in here is a photo that I didn't put on a photo mat yet because it was one I found after I had put all the other photos in. Then this part actually flips one more time, and this is the center page. It's just a large family photo where we had dinner with Minnie Mouse, and behind this is a large photo mat that has a belly band with two smaller photo mats in it. So this one is just a photo mat, and this one is actually a photo booklet that holds more pictures of the characters that we dined with at dinner. And here is a little tiny tag tucked back here for some journaling. On the back of the photo mat, there are two more pictures from Daisy Duck whenever we met her at dinner. And this is the final page. So this is a pull-out photo mat here where we can list the top 10 moments of our trip, room for a photo or journaling on the back. And on this side, underneath this whole entire thing, is a belly band. So there is a photo booklet from when we met Woody and Jessie and some of the rides that we went on by Toy Story, just plain on the back. And over here, there is another photo mat that is a booklet that has pictures from meeting Buzz Lightyear and pictures from the Space Rangers ride. This is a magnetized flap and it opens up, and there are some pictures from the rides here. A picture with my brother and my nephew here. And it opens up again, and this is just the layout of all the other pictures with different rides, characters, just some fun things that we did. So to close the album, the bottom flap flips into the middle, the top flap then flips into the middle, the flap on the right flips over to the middle, and the one on the left flips over, and that is the entire album. So you can see it's got lots of flips and spots. And then this is the back here, just pretty basic and plain. You can see some of the pieces from the paper collection, but just pretty plain. That is my Disney mini album. Thank you for watching.